students also. First of all, let us be motivated, and with that motivation, let us try to motivate our students. That is the objective of the seminar. So with these few words, let me welcome G.V. Rao garu onto the stage for his amazement seminar, amazing seminar. Thank
you. Good evening. Okay, to start with my session, first of all, the room is not very convenient for me to speak. The people in the back, they have to quickly get up in 15 seconds and occupy all the front chairs. I'll give you 15 seconds, please. All the people from the back. Everybody. These are the $1 million chairs. Come on, who wants to be a millionaire? Come on. Quick, the ladies, move please. Be front. Quickly, quickly. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. It's going for sale. Please, the last row. Last row. Gentlemen, last row. The last row, please. 2 rows from the last. 2 rows from the last. 2 rows from the last. Please get up. 2 rows from the last. Here. These chairs. I'm not going to start unless all these chairs are occupied. I'm not going to start. Ladies, please come front. The ladies for last 3 rows, please. Front, please. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. I'm not going to start. See, you're telling students to listen to you, right? Now you understand why they don't listen. Yeah? Now you understand why they don't listen. Get up. Quickly. I still have some chairs in the front. Please. I still have some more chairs in the front. Sir, the last 2 rows. Last exactly 2 rows. All of you, please. All of you. All of you. All of you last 2 rows. Get up. Madam, I'm not going to start. I told you seriously. I'm not going to start. You need to get up. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Kalajod pettukunnavida, erra saree, pasupu saree, aa chipar madam manchi gold chain undi avida. Randi, legandi, legandi. Randi. Meer randi munduku. Legvali. Quickly. You're all teachers. Come on, quickly. Yeah, see? $1 million change on even $1 million, huh? Alright. Okay, I just finished the class. Is it okay? I'll speak in English. Is that okay? All of you, because I'll be more comfortable in English. Okay, alright. Sir, how much time we have? 6 o'clock. Yeah, is that okay? 1 hour? Okay, fine. Let me start. I'm not going to waste my time on introduction because I think you know, Madam explained this at Dr. So, good to begin anyway, grab all these things are done. How many of you have just attended my just concluded session? Some of you attended, right? Okay, very good. You see, you had a great students, by the way. Students are fantastic. They're very, very good. And you have to find out how you can really tap the talent from the student. It's very important to tap the talent of the students. We, of course, నేను చెప్పవసలేదు మీలో చాలా మంది నాకంటే ఎక్కువ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉన్నాడు, ఎక్కువ చదువుకున్నాడు ఉన్నారు ఈ రూమ్లో, బట్ స్టిల్ ఐ జస్ట్ టీచ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ కెన్ teach a bit of it. It was an amazing show, we had it, but what I'm going to give you today is a few slides. I brought few slides for you, just wanted to explain. There are many slides, but I will touch base few slides so that you can really look at it and then see how you can change yourself, you know, to give a better class in the class for the students, right? Okay, now change gurinchi manam maatladukunte change, how difficult it is for you to change. Now you are already teaching great classes to the students. You are teaching in different subjects, but you have to change the way you're teaching to a next level. You agree with me? It's all important. If you want to see the marks, if you want to see the results which are coming for your students today at one benchmark, you have to always think how I can shift this particular benchmark, the number, the percentage, to a better one. So that is exactly what you need to do. And you need to see how I will change the bottom line. Bottom line. What is the bottom line? I'll keep asking questions also. If you can just respond to me very quickly, that will be nice, because the time is too short. Because I brought the content at least for 2.5 hours, but I need to concise for 45 minutes. So I'll skip some slides. What is the bottom line? What is the bottom line? I want everybody to express your opinion. What is the bottom line? Bottom line means what? Below average students. Okay, what else? Bottom line in the business world. You know, some of you are MBA lecturers also. Can I see the hands of MBA lecturers? MBA lecturers. MBA lecturers? Only 4? Only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engineering lecturers? All of you, rest. Okay. Let's talk about the bottom line. Sorry?
Net value.
Net value, exactly. It's very important for you to see what is my bottom line, or what is the bottom line of an organization. Okay, can you drop that board, my friend? Can you drop the board and bring it front? It's very important for you to understand the bottom line. If you can just keep all of your mobiles in silent, if anybody is, just keep it in silent so that you don't get any disturbance. So just keep your mobiles on silent, please, all of you, because we don't want any disturbance from anybody. Alright? Okay. It's very important. How will I change my bottom line? First, let's understand what is my bottom line. Alright? Now, bottom line in management terms is the end. When you are doing business, you will have a profit and loss. You have debit and credit, right? You have negative balance, you have positive balance, you have a lot of things. At the end of the day, when you finish your business and you close your year and you see your bottom line, is it positive or negative, right? That is called bottom line. The businessman, when he's doing a business, when he put and invest money in the business, his interest at the end of the day is how healthy is my bottom line. Got it? How healthy is my bottom line? Now, bottom line does not mean it is only we are talking about the money. Keep this in your mind. Bottom line does not mean only we are talking about the money. There are a lot of organizations such as this. I just understand from the committee members. There are a lot of charity organizations. There are a lot of Red Crescent, the Red Crescent and all those. Their bottom line is not the money. Their bottom line is how many lives I have changed. You understand? The bottom line of a charity organization is not to make the money. They run on no profit, no loss. Their bottom line is how can I change 500 lives this year? That is their bottom line. Now my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, you are all respectable professors and lecturers in this room. What's your bottom line? Do you have something in your mind that I want to impact some change on children's future? And you are responsible today to hundreds and thousands of students who are just coming to learn from you, from your wisdom. You have so much of knowledge here. You have so much of knowledge. That's why you've been chosen to work in this organization, to share that knowledge to the people. So what's your bottom line? The most important that you need to figure out yourself in the morning when you go to bed, you should see when you get up in the morning tomorrow, I am going to change at least 50 people's change in this month. This is my bottom line. I'm going to see my bottom line will change my benchmark to a next higher percentage. Now, if you see this one, I'll just skip some slides. As I told you, the time is too short, so I'll just go few of the slides here. Can you keep this in the keep this in the USB, please. Put it inside. Now, as I said, the change, so it means the change has to come from you first. Forget about the students. Are you ready for the change? You think change is easy? I want to have an interactive session. You think the change is easy? No. But is it doable? Yes. Exactly. That is doable. You know, you are all working, getting whatever decent salary you're getting in this organization, that's fine. That's all okay, but that's not an ultimatum. But when the student is coming to your class, he looks at you as a hero. Trust me, guys, trust me. When you are standing on the stage, when you are displaying to the students that your knowledge, they really look at you. You are the role model for them. You are the guiding force. If you give them the wrong guiding force, he will go exactly the same guiding force. You have to understand, I am here to make sure to change his life. It's very important because all the students, when they go home, they only believe what teacher said. Yes or no? Exactly. They only believe what teacher said. I still remember, I'll tell you just for a joke. When my son was going to school in Dubai, right? And he was going to, obviously, the Indian high school. You know, his teachers are all Malayalis. You know, we have all Malayali teachers there, right? Obviously, nothing offense, because they are great teachers, fantastic teachers, but their accent is different, right? Their accent is slightly different. So my son used to come home when he was doing his homework and he was doing something on the paper. He said, this shop is selling 10 coconuts. You know, he was using the accent, coconuts, right? Then I told, my son's name is Rohit. I said, Rohit, it is not a coconut, it is coconut. He said, no, my teacher told me coconut only. You see that? So you are like a hero for them. So you need to understand how well I make sure my people really get the knowledge from me. Now if you see this one, what happened? Did you put that one? Can you? Okay, it's working. No, you need to press it there. Press once. Okay, hold on. If you see here, I want to show you something here. He said, if you want to see the change in the bottom line, we are talking about the bottom line, right? If you want to really see the change in the bottom line, what are the most important factors here? If you see this investment, vision, teaching staff, values, the labs, dedication, discipline, what is the most important thing that if you want to bring the change in the bottom line that you need to worry? Values. What are the other things? Or is there anything missing in that? Or is there anything missing in that? You see there are exams, goal, culture, management, teamwork, sense of ownership. Is there anything missing in that? Is there anything missing? Confidence. Okay, good. What else? What else is missing in that? If you want to really change the bottom line, if you want to change your bottom line, what is the most important thing for you? Commitment, attitude. What else? The most important thing, if you really want to see the bottom line change for you, is what? Character. I'm still waiting for. What is the most important parameter if you really want to see the change in the bottom line? Attitude. Hard work. What is the best parameter? What is that you really have to work hard on? What parameter? Belief system. Willpower. Honesty. What else? Who is the most important person for you in the life when you are doing the job? Thank you very much. Press it. This is exactly your bottom line. You simply forgot the major factor to tell actually the students. If you really want to see the change in the bottom line, is actually the student. It's very important to look. If you really take care of the students in all the angles, your bottom line definitely will change. You need to understand, how will I bring that change in you? You need to really question yourself, how will I do it? Let me tell you a small story. How many of you know the falcon? How many of you know the falcon? Falcon, Gadda. I don't see any hands. Be happy, guys. Be cheerful. Come on, be attractive. Your students are crazy today. Yeah? Come on, be interactive. Now, how many of you know Gadda? How many of you know Falcon? Yes, exactly. So we just have an interactive method, right? Now, it's a very simple story. I don't know how many of you know that, but let me tell you. Why I'm telling you, because there is some change that needs to happen in every person, that you really have to move to the next stage, right? You know what happens when Falcon reaches to its age of 35? You know the Falcon? When it reaches at the age of 35, some of you probably 35, some of you are 40, probably some of you are 50 also here. Now it's very important for you to look at it. You might be thinking, what will I do the changes to the students? Why? How can I do it? I'm already 50 years, I'm end of my life, I'm end of my career, I'm just retiring in few months, few years, whatever it may be. And then people really take it so easy. Now, let's see what happens to the change in Falcon. Now, the Falcon has got a beak. You see this? This is called beak, the front one. So, the use of that one is what? It picks up the chicks, it picks up the meat, it just makes it, tears into small pieces and then eat it, right? And then also, this beak uses to pull the feathers. When the feather becomes old, it becomes heavy. When it is heavy, it cannot fly. So what happens at the age of 35 when it reaches, this beak, it becomes blunt and then it becomes like a curve. Everybody can see that? It becomes curved. So when it becomes curved, what happens? It cannot eat anymore. It cannot even pluck the feathers. It cannot even pluck the feathers. So then what happens? It cannot pluck the feathers, it cannot fly, it cannot eat. So what happens at the age of 35? Yes. What happens? Dies. Yes or no? 35 years, it says, okay, khalas, that's the end of the story for me. Then it has got two choices. It has got only two choices. Either do something to change the life of it, or just simply die. It has got only two choices. Either to die or do something. It decides not to die. This is a true story. It decides not to die. It just goes to some small mountain. It finds some small stones here and there. It starts hitting its beaks to the stones. It keeps hitting, it keeps hitting, it keeps hitting, it keeps hitting. Until it breaks. It is painful. Why I'm telling the story? The change is painful. It's not easy. It keeps hitting, it keeps hitting, it keeps hitting until it breaks. The moment the beak breaks, it has no choice other than to wait for some time. When it's wait for some time, the new beak will start coming. The new beak will start coming much sharper than the earlier one, much stronger than the earlier one. The moment the new beak comes, it starts plucking the old feathers and it starts flying much higher than the earlier one. It starts getting its food. And ladies and gentlemen, it will live for another 35 years. It lives for 70 years. Now you have an option. Unless you change, you cannot change the students' future. The future of the students is in your hand. So it's very important for you to look into it. But how do you know whether people are really listening to you? How do you know? Let's talk about certain topics. How do you know the people are listening to you? What's the difference between listening and hearing? Tell me. What's the difference between listening and hearing? There are two, right? Sometimes we use hearing, sometimes we use listening. What is the difference? Yes, madam. Listening means concentration. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Anybody else? Listening and hearing? Yes?
can answer any questions regarding the lecture.
Okay.
Listening.
Okay, yes.
Listening with interest.
Listening with interest. Okay.
Hearing is without interest.
Okay.
That is keep on going, that's all.
All right. Can you hear without listening? All right. Let me explain you. Now, hearing, basically what happens, if I had to give you an explanation, there's a music is being played on the corner. Music is coming, manchi brahmana song or pakkana, right? And I'm standing in the middle of the stage here. When the music is being played, I'm just standing like this. Just music is being played on the corner. I'm just standing here. The second definition is, similarly, the music is being played on that side, and this time I am dancing, right? So what is the first one? What is the second one? First one is hearing. The second one is listening. See, basically you need to understand that listening is a very simple word. Listening is, it goes and hits your nerves and it will start taking action. That's really listening. The hearing is simply you just heard. That's why most of the time, knowingly or unknowingly, you will always ask the students, listen to me. You understand? That's exactly. So how do you know that people are listening to you? How do you make sure that really people are listening to my class? It's very simple. You need to understand their actions, whether they are giving you the right definitions or the right feedback. Just to give you a simple exercise, let me explain you simple definition. Hold your hands like this, all of you. Hold your hands like this. Fingers, sorry. Hold your fingers like this. Alright? Now do an action. Watch me and listen to me carefully and do it. Alright? Are you ready? Everybody, ladies. Alright? Okay. Do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put on your chin.